Work the podcast circuit. It's a great way for you to be able to travel without traveling. Think about the speakers you might want to emulate. Follow the shows that you've seen them appear on. Get a guest spot on some of those shows that then gets you known by some of those audience and then get the inbound inquiries in. The other practical thing I'd do is I'd work LinkedIn from the predetermined prospects and companies that I'd like to be able to work with and see if I can introduce myself to them, run a long tail conversation and get permission that when you can say to them, hey, next time I'm in your area, would you be open to running a session? Would you be interested about us meeting up? And just so happen to then be in that area again in the future.
If someone's a US based speaker and they want to start expanding internationally and globally, I see this for one of two reasons. One is there's some cachet that comes with, and it only takes you speaking in one other country to be qualified for that. Also, just from a selfish standpoint, a lot of speakers want to go to these other countries anyway and get paid to do it.
The first thing I do is I get clear on my why. Why do you want to speak internationally? If it's to be able to check a box to say, yes, I've spoken internationally, then fine. But I think lots of people view international speaking as lucrative. From a US point of view, you have to understand that if you have a speaking business in North America, you have a speaking business in probably the most lucrative market that could possibly exist as a professional speaker. That means that every market that you're looking to sell into is less lucrative than the one that you're already operating in as your core business. Find the spots you want to travel to, prospect into those spots geographically speaking, and understand where you're prepared to go. I've got a friend of mine who likes to spend 3 months of the year in Australia, and he likes it to be fully funded. He camps out in Australia for 3 months when the weather's bad in the UK with him and his missus.
Yeah.
They have a lovely time. That's very strategically put. It's not because he wants to speak in Australia, it's because he wants to live in Australia for 3 months and wants somebody else to be able to pay for it. So get strategic around the countries you want to travel to.